هلو، ازيكم عاملين ايه؟ يا رب تكونوا تمام. احنا هنبتدي lesson جديد اللي هو 1001 nights on page 16 في الماتيريال صفحة 16. احنا في two texts. احنا we will skip the first one. الأولاني ده أنا كنت حاطاه كاكتيفيتي وإن احنا نعمل معاه discussion، يعني questions and answers ونقراه. However, unfortunately, we don't have time for this now. We will skip this part and we will move to the second text اللي تحت اللي هو entitled Shahrazad's Story. Okay. I was very excited about teaching this text. ده كان من أحلى التكست اللي اخترتها علشان هو حواديت وكنا هنقعد نتكلم عن التيلز بتاعت شهرزاد وشهريار وكنت محضرة activities لذيذة. however unfortunately مش هيبقى عندنا وقت نعمل ده دلوقتي، بس إن شاء الله لو رجعنا تاني اليونيفرسيتي hopefully نبقى ناخد الكلام ده. For now I will just focus on the text اللي انتم مطالبين بيه and the vocabulary that you need to know والgrammar. تمام. I will start by reading the text. Shahrazad's story. There was once an Indian king called Shahrayar. One day King Shahrayar found his wife with another man, so he killed her and her lover. After that, the king married a different woman every day and killed her the next morning before she could stop loving him. This continued for 3 years. For those who might be asking على loving ليه جاي معها ing. however احنا في الكلاس اللي فات او في اللكتشر شرح present continuous قلنا ان verbs of feeling او senses مش بتيجي في present continuous tense. بس here this happened because it came after stop. فهنا it's not a verb, it's not the main verb in the sentence. هي جاي كنون زي stop smoking مثلا. تمام. I think مفيش كلمات جديدة في الباراجراف الأولاني. It's all about the story of Shahrayar. A king, he was an Indian king his wife betrayed him, خانته, so he killed her. وبعد كده بقى عنده عقدة تقريبا. every day he marries a different woman, then he kills her because he is afraid she might betray him like his previous wife أو his first wife. تمام. الباراجراف الثاني. Shahrazad was the clever and beautiful daughter of the king's advisor. King's advisor اللي هو المستشار بتاع الملك. She was clever and beautiful. She was smart. كانت ذكية. ليه بقى؟ هنعرف. When her father told her what's happening, she decided to marry the king. لما باباها حكى لها شهرزاد بيعمل ايه, what was happening, she decided to marry the king. هي قررت ان هي هتتجوزه. Shahrazad's father tried to stop her because he knew she was going to die. طبعا according to Shahrazad's plan إن هو every day he marries a woman then he kills her. King's advisor ما كانش عايز بنته تتجوزه علشان ما يبقاش مصيرها زي the rest of the women. But Shahrazad had a plan to save herself and all the women in the kingdom. هي كان عندها plan, وبلان يعني a set of intended actions, يعني خطة من الآخر. To save herself, save هنا means to protect أو prevent harm, إن هي بتحمي نفسها. And all the women in the kingdom. Kingdom, a realm having king and a queen. للمملكة. Okay. She will protect herself and هي she will not let him kill her. She will protect or save the rest of the women because he will not marry another woman and kill her. تمام؟ يعني ولا هتخليه يقتلها ولا هيتجوز واحدة غيرها ويقتلها. Okay? She made a plan يعني خطة. The king and Shahrazad got married a few days later and they got married. After the wedding is a marriage ceremony, الفرح. While the king was drinking with his friends, Shahrazad went to find her sister. I need your help, said Shahrazad. Come to the palace this evening and ask me to tell you a story. تعالي الباليس اللي هو where the kings live اللي هو القصر. Tell a story means narrate a story اللي هو يحكي قصة أو يسرد قصة. And this is part of Shahrazad's story. طبعا هي الستوري هنا is open-ended and it was intentional. يعني أنا خليتها open-ended because كنت عايزة إن احنا نكمل الستوري دي مع بعض. فإن شاء الله بقى لو نزلنا lectures we will continue. هنعرف ايه اللي حصل في باقي الستوري واحنا we will add the end of the story. بس for the time being لحد دلوقتي these are the vocabulary you need to know about the text. Okay. طيب في exercise on the same page اللي هو number 3 we were supposed to answer. I will go across it quickly كده دلوقتي. اللي هو true or false. Number 1, the king killed his first wife. Okay, number 1, the king killed his first wife. طبعا it will be true because she betrayed him. Number 2, he was married to his next wife for 3 years. Definitely it's false. Why? عشان we agreed that every day he married a new woman and he killed her. Okay, question number 3, Shahrazad worked for the king. طبعا it's false because she married him. Number 4, Shahrazad's father didn't want her to marry the king. This is true because he was afraid that Shahrazad will kill his daughter. Number 5, Shahrazad asked her mother to help her. This is false because she asked her sister, not her mother. Okay, يبقى كده now we are done with the vocabulary part and we will move to the grammar. اللسن ده الجرامر اللي هنتكلم عنه is the past simple tense الماضي البسيط. As usual هنبتدي بالusage الاستخدام. We use the past simple tense to talk about things that happened or existed before now. أي حاجة حصلت in the past قبل the present moment بنعتبر إن ده past simple. طيب تعالوا نبص على الexamples. I was born in Cairo. طبعا دي حاجة حصلت في الماضي. I went to the cinema last week. last week ممكن نعتبرها من الكيوردز. however زي ما قلت لكم احنا مش عايزين نحفظ كلمات معينة وأول ما نشوفها نختار التنس as much as أنا عايزاكم تبقوا فاهمين التنس ده بنستخدمه امتى. فلما نلاقي حاجة بتنفع أو بتيجي مع الاستخدام ده ساعتها نحط الverb في ال past simple form. تاني حالة بنستخدم فيها ال past simple tense to express wishes. For example, I wish it wasn't so cold. I won't be able to go to the sea. خلاص it's a wish in the present بنستخدم فيها ال past simple tense. دلوقتي أنا كنت أتمنى الجو ما كانش يبقى برد because as a result I will not be able to go to the sea. ففي الحالة دي بنستخدم ال past simple tense although بالرغم من إننا بنتكلم في ال present. تمام؟ الفورم بتاعت ال past simple أكيد كلكم عارفينها subject plus verb. بس ال verb شكله بيبقى عامل إزاي؟ بنحط له ed في الآخر. طبعا احنا عندنا في الانجليش في two kinds of verbs. في نوعين. We will categorize أو divide the verbs into two groups. هنقسمهم ل two groups. أول حاجة regular verbs اللي هي الأفعال المنتظمة. يعني أفعال منتظمة يعني الverb لما بنحطه في الpast form مش بنعمل حاجة غير إن احنا بنزود ed. wash washed, play played, walk walked. الجروب التاني اللي هو irregular verbs شكلها بيتغير تماما ودول بنحفظهم زي ما هما وبيجوا by practice مع الوقت ومع الممارسة لأن احنا حفظنا irregular verbs. عندنا الverb see past منه so, write, wrote, run, ran, eat, ate, spend, spent. في بس notes صغيرة عايزاكم تخلوا بالكم منها. if the verb ends with y preceded by a consonant the y becomes IED. يعني ايه؟ اي verb اخره y وقبل ال y دي في consonant، واحنا اتفقنا ان ال consonants اللي هي كل ال letters ما عدا ال5 حروف بتوع ال vowels، ال A وال E وال I وال O وال U. في الحالة دي بنكروس ال y بنشيلها وبنحط بدلها IED، فstudy تبقى studied. لو الverb اخره E already مش هنزود ED، هنزود D بس. arrive هتبقى arrived. negative ال helping verb بتاعنا في ال past simple هو did، في حالة النفي بنحط بس بعديه not، ودايما أهم حاجة نخلي بالنا إن الverb بيجي في الانفينيتيف. يبقى past simple في النفي الverb مش هنحط له D أو ED. ليه؟ علشان did بتريبليس ال D أو ال ED اللي في الآخر. وأهم حاجة نخلي بالنا إن not بتيجي between the helping verb and the main verb زي ما قلت لكم في الليسون اللي فات. أهو example I didn't go to work yesterday. حطينا not ما بين did وما بين go، والverb go جه في المصدر. في ال question form بنبتدي ب did وبعدين ال subject، فاحنا يدوبك بنعكسهم، وفي الآخر خالص الverb برضو نخلي بالنا إن هو بيجي في ال infinitive بدون أي إضافات. example did you see the lightning last week؟ الإجابة هتبقى yes I did or no I didn't. لو في أي أسئلة write them down and let me know إن شاء الله when we communicate. Thank you. Bye.